Welcome, I'm Bill Wake. This is my summary of the work we've been doing on Twitch lately. We're working on a program that's going to provide tools for musicians, and this week we focused on a jam log, a way to keep track of songs you've played at various jams. So in doing that this week, we worked on making the log record jam performances. We don't have persistence yet, so it's not staying around between runs, but it's recording it for local use at this point. We let you filter songs as you type them in. We edit song details. We have a quick save button. We sort by name or last played, and we started working on persistence. Didn't get very far. Let's see a demo and take a code walkthrough. I'm starting with a jam log that we've already added a few items to. So you can see Amazing Grace, we last played it today, and same for a couple others. This Gray Cat was in November, and Spotted Pony was last week. All right, so to add those, well, one way is the slow way. You can go in here and go to the detail of this and create a record of this performance. Now, sometimes the performance itself has some remarks. You can add those. Maybe we played it in a weird key or something. But you have the date. Now we don't distinguish dates and times, so you'll see there is a little glitchy bit. Well, I guess you won't see it there. You'll see it here. If I recorded it on the 8th, the 15th, and then I got two more on the 15th. Because I clicked them today. So we need to filter that down a little bit, only store the date and not the time, but we'll get there. But you'll see that the performance today, where we said it was played in C, that is recorded as information about this performance, as opposed to the remarks down here, information's about the whole song. Okay, within this, we have another way to record things, and that's this quick button. Let me just do the last one. So instead of going in here and getting the details and all that, I'll just hit this quick button and it records the current date on there. So the idea of this is if you're using this while you're in a jam, you could maybe find the song and click that button real quick and not have to go in there and manually edit a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, it took me all week to recognize that would be a pretty easy way to do it, but that's the way it goes. All right, another thing we added here is filtering. So in a full list, this is a sample with only maybe 15 songs in it, but in a full list, I might have 200 songs, and I'd like to just restrict it so that I see only the ones that matter. So if they have O, it's basically what letter is contained in them. Okay, more likely I'm typing the first few letters. Oh, Soldier's Joy. Okay, I've restricted it down. Notice it's by key. But I could do the quick note there and record it, and I come back and it's back to the full list, so you can filter for the next one. So it's I could see doing it a little differently maybe, but I think this is the right choice for making it quick entry. So you played that song, you come up to the next one, and you can click that one too. So the filtering helps you with those things. Another thing we added was sorting. So currently they're sorted by name within key. So Wildwood Flowers last and Amazing Grace is first. We can also sort by last played. Okay, and this, again, we're keeping track of the time with our date. So Soldier's Joy is marked as the last played. Because it was at 1:11 p.m., not noon, say. But as you go down the list, you'll get down to the ones that were older. So this one was last weekend, and this one was the 12th of November, and some of these have not had any performances recorded. So this one is more if let's say you're working through some things and you want to play something you haven't played in a while and kind of keep it current in your head. I haven't played Waterbound in months maybe, and so let's play that one. Or you might want to see like which one have we already played recently. I don't want to call that one again. Okay, so the persistence for this that I mentioned, that's the real focus for next week, is to make it so that between runs of the app, you store that same data. And we'll see how that goes. We're going to try using Swift data again. Last time I used it, we had a pretty complicated model. I think it was recursive even, and we just could not get it together. If necessary, we'll try Swift data. If it doesn't seem to be holding together for us or it's too much trouble, we know the volume of data we're writing is just not that huge. So we'll probably just write the whole thing as one giant blob of a file. That's our worst case. And we know it's okay because we've done it before on bigger things. Let's look at some code. So this is the view for the thing, the top level view for our jam log. And you'll notice we've got the sorting capability. So that's a picker. It runs through the orders that we support, which is name and last played. I have a couple more in mind, but we don't do them yet. And it's basically they're setting a log sort order variable that's going to get used where down log song. Sorry, it's in the for each. Yeah, so this ordering, the log sort order is used down in the list. Then the second one is this filter area. It basically sets filter text, and that's also used in this. So when it gets ready to iterate for the values it's going to handle, it gets all the songs in a given key containing the filter text ordered by log sort order. So it kind of gives all the attributes that we need to get the list in the proper order. Once you have that, a navigation link takes you to that detail page. This is the page it goes to, or view it goes to, and then this is the view you're seeing here. So jam log song presents the title, the key, and the performance if there is one, and provides this button in the detail view button. Okay, and the jam detail view, let's go there. This is the one that has the performance information. I can save that. I also have this thing to save song information. So you can do those somewhat independently, but they, again, next time you come in, if you had notes on the song, or we had the first line or the key changed or the tuning changed or whatever, we could record that against the song. Now we had that index of first lines was our first tool. They're right now using separate databases. The index of first lines I was thinking of as, oh, here's this standard list that we give you, but there's really no reason you can't add your own. So I think we'll have a future story to kind of incorporate this song details back into the other one. Okay, but today it's okay. And this is, this one in particular handles one song. Most of these fields are strings at this point, and it's just a simple field with, a simple form with each string. This one's a little more complicated, that it has the date and a couple of strings, but not a major problem. And then the performances, as you add performances, we keep track of the whole list. Eventually, we're going to be able to sort by the most popular ones or most commonly played, and knowing all those performances will let us do that. But also, it's kind of nice to be able to go back and say, how much did we play this last year or whatever. And then the jam log deals with the contents itself. This may get renamed. I think the concept is going to be more general, but it has the songs and the performances. And the songs is in a separate object. It used to be called library, and performance is an array managed by this. That will we'll have to see, I guess. As we look at persistence, we're going to have to store this too. So that's part of the deal. All right. Now this thing, it provides you a way to get the various keys. So you had things sorted by key. It had to walk through all those keys. And then the heart of things is really this, at least for sorting, we take a list of songs and we take the sort order you want. If it's by name, we just sort by the name. If it's by last played, you might not have played this song before, so we have to deal with the possibility of that. And then if they're the same, we compare by name. Otherwise, we compare by last played. All right. And then we saw the songs being called by that for each. It takes the key, a text string for filtering, and the sort order. It takes the whole list of songs, filters them by key, filters them by matching the text, and then the result of that is sorted based on the ordering. And that was this order sort up here. And then a couple more we can get the list of performances sorted by date is pretty much the normal way to do that. And then we keep track of the last performance specifically because you do sort by last played, so you want to be able to ask for that. All right, we can update a song. We can record a song was performed at this performance and that kind of thing. So it's not a lot of new. Well, the sorting and the filtering were both new this week, I guess. This was a much smaller class before. It really just had mostly acted as a wrapper on the container, the array. All right, so next week, the goal is to get persistence working, and then we'll probably start another tool. Although, I don't know, it may make sense to go incorporate the songs, the song persistence back into the first lines tool. But I think I'm thinking about a metronome as being the next big tool we start. But yeah, so if we get there, we'll see how it goes. All right, well, if you'd like to join us, it's Monday through Thursday, 2 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or 7 to 9:30 p.m. UTC. xp123.com/Twitch will take you to the live session, and xp123.com/YouTube takes you to the old sessions, time delayed but lightly edited. So I hope you can join us sometime. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.